Welcome to my channel, Inspiring Brains. This is Hari, completed physiotherapy, currently doing medicine at a part-time biology faculty. So after all the worries, the NEET 2021 has been over. There are many confusions also in that. So many are saying that the question paper is easy, some are saying it is moderate, and some saying that's tough also. So let's hear from students' point of view. So welcome, Stina. So after
Hi,
all
sir.
the sleepless nights and worries, NEET 2021 has been over, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
what was your, how was your experience actually overall? How you feel now?
I'm feeling quite relieved right now, sir, to be very honest. Because after a lot of struggles, I gave my exam the day before. Yeah, I'm quite okay now compared to the days before.
Super. So how was your day of exam? The day when you
Uh,
wake up, breakfast, lunch.
yes, sir. Nothing went inside my stomach. Like my mom, she told me to have something before before I write my exam. Like we reached the center way before. Like my mom made sure that we reached there at least an hour before my slot time, which was 1 p.m. But we got there by 8 a.m. So yeah, I had a quite a bit of time.
So so your mummy is making sure that nothing is interfering your NEET exam.
No, nothing. And I had to make justification for that. So
Sure,
I
sure.
did my best, I guess.
Okay. So how was your checking actually? So from year to year, there are hearing many news about the checking ways. So how it was this
Yes, sir.
year?
It was fine, but I actually got interrupted by one of the security saying that I was not following the dress code. I don't know. NTA didn't mention anything about girls are not supposed to wear knee-length shorts or something. So I just didn't care about it. So,
It's okay. Anyway, you will be entered. Okay. How was the
yes, sir.
last half an hour when you entered in the exam hall and you just sit back your question paper, right?
Yes, sir. Actually, they handed in the question paper a bit late, like 5 or 10 minutes. They actually told asked us to fill the OMR and all those stuff, pasting the photographs or thumb impressions, everything like after those 10 minutes. So yeah, that was a bit frustrating and they were talking in between. We faced our difficulties, but we made sure that none of that, affected us.
Sure, sure, sure. So, how was your question paper? Like, we'll go subject wise. So, we'll start from
Okay,
my favorite subject, which is biology. That's more.
okay.
So, starting from botany, what section A and section B, right? What was your section
Yes, sir.
botany?
Actually, sir, I did my section B's first. Like I completed all my section B's because, to be honest, the first 10 to 15 minutes I went blank. I seriously went blank and nothing came into my mind. So I thought I would start with the section B's of all the subjects so that, okay, if I don't know this question, I can skip. So that mentality could ease out the stress, So I started with the section B's of biology and for chemistry and physics as well. So yeah, biology, like in terms of biology, botany was easier than zoology, to be very honest. Like they were like just direct one-liners, just from the NCRT. If you would have read the NCRT thoroughly, like for at least 2 to 3 times, you could have done really well.
Oh, for botany, both for section
Yes,
A and section B.
yes, sir.
Okay. So, everything is from NCRT in the botany point of view, right?
Actually, in chemistry and biology as well. Physics, you would have probably known by now. So yeah, everything
Is
was based
zoology,
in.
in section B, there was one question, right, regarding earthworm.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Section
It was.
B.
There was.
Uh, but
I
since you got
actually
some
attempted that
choices,
question. Sir.
yes.
Yes, sir. I actually attempted that question because I've already studied about those in case, So I didn't skip that because that was not in the syllabus because you can expect such things. So
Sure. So even if you don't study, you can leave that question, right, because it is in the section B.
yes, sir.
So you're always in the
Yes, sir.
safer side.
Yes.
How about chemistry? For inorganic part is full from the NCRT.
Yes, actually, it was from NCRT, but the thing is, the inorganic part was a bit, quite tough for me because like chemistry is not my cup of tea. Physics is actually no. Let's just go to that part later. Chemistry, to be very frank, organic. I felt organic a bit easier this time, and physical was moderate. Inorganic was quite, for me, in my point of view,
Because
it's tough
you
for
don't like
like.
mug upping and all.
Yes, sir. I'm really not into mugging up things. I'm more of a concept kind of student. So
So yeah, so that's why it's a bit difficult, right?
yes, sir.
Otherwise,
Yes, sir.
chemistry is out of 45. If you surely studied everything, means you can attend a 40 or 42 plus, right?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Definitely. Okay. Then we are coming
Yes,
to the
sir.
major part, which everybody is screaming over there, which is physics.
My
How
yes, sir.
how about physics?
I actually got a code M5, and when I opened the paper, usually it would be biology for me, like for the last attempt. But this time it was physics. So, as I told you before, physics, I love physics. To be very honest, I like physics more than biology or any other
Oh,
subject. So
it's okay.
okay, it's physics. Let me start with it. Nothing's gonna go wrong, right? That was the worst decision of my life. I went blank after that. So that
Oh,
affected in my biology and chemistry part too. That mindset. Um, I completely went blank, and even the simple formula, I forgot the simple formula. I was like, okay, it's gone. But then I tried to calm down, and it was not the time to give up, obviously. So my teachers and my parents, they all were, counting on me. So I have to justify them. So I started one by one. Usually my strategy for solving physics would be like, scanning the question papers. Like, what's the theory questions? That was category one, and category two was like a simple one, direct formula based things. And then I go for the lengthy things. So I was looking out for, theory questions, and I kind of solved them. Actually, to be very honest, sir, I did so many questions in physics, but attempted only a few because I didn't want to take any risk. It was my last chance, and I was not going to risk it all. The mark I scored in chemistry and biology, I don't want to lose that. So I
yes,
went with
I can
whichever was.
understand. Yes. So, can you tell me, according to your category, which means category one is two theoretical, category two is direct one-liners. How many questions, according to you, is theoretical in physics? Which means category
Theoretical.
one questions. Approx,
Around
approx.
5 to 6. Around 5 to 6, sir.
Around 5 to 6, and that is easy, right?
Yes, yes, sir, yes,
Uh,
sir. Definitely.
and category two, which means according to you, the one-liners or direct formulas.
Yes, sir.
How many questions
Yes, sir.
went on to this type?
Um, Around 10, sir. Like actually, around 20 to 25 were like, normal physics, neat physics, that kind of standard. The remaining was, the lengthy part and the
Okay, so
tricky part.
category one has 5 questions, category two is 10 to 15, which means nearly
Yes,
20
sir.
questions is easy, right? 20
Yes,
to
sir.
25 questions is always easy. Reminding the
Yes, sir.
20 questions is the twist, or it is where
That's correct.
everybody is saying, screaming, everything, right?
Oh my, that was terrible, sir, actually. Like the situations all the repeaters and re-repeaters were in back at that time. That was actually quite a tough time. So,
Okay, how can you say it is tough? I mean, in what way you are saying it is tough?
so actually, compared to last year's NEET, which was okay but a bit lengthy, this was lengthy and not so okay. So
Which means,
that made the difference.
is it too depth or it is a lengthy question paper to work out? You got two category.
Actually, a combination of both, to be honest. Yes.
Oh, for a single questions, you have to go for depth analysis as well as comparison.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For a few questions, in the mindset I was in, I didn't know where to start from. I don't know which formula. I knew, okay, I should use these three formulas for these questions, but I didn't know what to use first, like where to start from. That was the problem. And I had the last 30 minutes for physics. So that was completely my fault, sir, because I let them affect me. The distractions they were making. I actually got 2.5 hours for my exam. So
It's okay.
that was quite tough.
It's yes. So it's like so that twist is in this question paper, that twist is given in your physics, right? Is there is any changes between a section A and section B in physics?
Section A, I actually, no, like according to me, I found Section B a little bit tougher than Section A, which was very weird because in chemistry and biology, I found Section B as my comfort zone because I can skip whatever I want to a maximum 5 questions. But in physics, I found it difficult to read all the questions and to analyze which I can actually answer correctly to be precise. So that I had to make a tough choice over there.
Yes,
So
yes, I
that
can
took a little
understand.
bit of more time. Yes, sir.
Okay. So even some students are saying that units and dimension, the first unit in physics, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Even in
sir.
that unit,
That was quite.
uh,
No, so that
some
was quite easy for me. I don't know about the others.
is the
I felt
two
comfortable. Can you please repeat that
is
again,
the
sir?
question is too easy in the units and dimension, or it needs workout?
It needs a little bit of workout if you have not, mucked up those, the what do they call? The formula charts and all those stuff. If they have not mucked them, no, then it would have been a little bit of, workout. But if you
Workout.
know the concepts well, then you can, go with the workout a bit fast, and you can also save time, also get the correct answer.
Okay. So according to you, since you attended the last question paper, I mean last year's NEET also, is it considered as a lengthy the question
The
NEET
last
question
year's
paper?
question paper was also lengthy, sir, but that was not so conceptual as this time's paper. So this
So
paper had depth as well as length.
so what I'm actually asking is, the last year question paper you just got 180 questions for 3 hours, but now you got 200
Yes,
questions
sir.
for 3 hours. So will
Yes,
it
sir.
make any difference? Is
I'm sorry, sir.
does it make any difference? Like 200 questions, so you have to
Obviously, sir.
rush
Yes,
back.
sir. Yes, sir.
So
Obviously, you that made a huge difference. Like they gave internal choices which seemed very good at first, but we didn't expect that would affect us in the adverse condition. That was quite yeah. So you had to like when we were preparing, those who prepared those who did that preparation, like you have to complete the test by 2.5 hours or less. Like those people would have got through.
yes. So actually, the
Yes,
person
sir.
who practice the time is actually considered as easy, right? For this
Yes,
type of
sir.
question paper. So
Yes, sir.
conceptual plus time management will be a success for this NEET 2021, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So according to your analysis, since you attend both the question paper, um, do you think that it is very easy or it is equal with the previous year question paper, or it is a little bit tough
Sir, actually,
comparing
to
with
be
your last year?
frank, yes, sir. The biology and chemistry was on one side. Biology and chemistry was a bit of a comfort zone for all, but then the other side, the physics balance. So it's kind of equal. But I'm not saying that physics of this year and last year was equal. No, biology and chemistry of last year was a little bit tougher than this year's, but physics was kind of okay, but it was lengthy. But this year, chemistry and biology, it was a bit easier than last year's. But then, physics just got us all.
So what do you think according to your prediction, the cutoff range, which means whether it will increase or decrease, according to
I
your
hope that
perception?
yes, sir. I hope that it stays the same. It won't increase or decrease. If the new 11 colleges are open, I guess it might decrease. So that would be a very good thing for all of us, hopefully.
Okay, but the last year the first mark is actually 720 out of 720. right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
everybody
sir.
is saying that the question paper is too easy. So do you think
Yes.
will it happen this year also?
I don't know, sir. The north side, those students would have prepared way ahead than us, maybe. But I don't think that they can score a perfect score this time. I don't. I hope so. To be frank, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so done. So this was your overall experience, right? Thank you for sharing
Yes,
such a
sir.
good experience, and again, it will
Okay,
help
sir.
other students to get through the mindset
I'm
of
glad, sir.
some toppers. And
Okay.
I'm so happy to share such an experience from one of my student.
Okay, sir. I'm glad to.
Thank you, Stina.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for watching. Actually, I'm just planning to put videos regarding the cutoff analysis, rank predictor, and even the in both All India quota as well as in Tamil Nadu. And even there are many new colleges in Tamil Nadu, right, which create some variations. So I'll just update all the videos soon. So please do consider subscribing my channel. So and help me to guide you to reach until you join the college. Thank you.